Hello everybody and welcome to my Christmas party sort of makeup look video. I'm not going to call it a tutorial because you guys know I really don't like to do that because I'm not a makeup artist, but this is just a look that I would wear to a Christmas party if I was going to one, and I think it looks really festive and pretty and I hope that you guys like it. Now I have to apologise because somebody is like mowing the lawns or whippersnippering or whatever they're doing outside my window, so I'm hoping it won't be able to pick up too much on the camera, like the sound, but if you can hear it then I'm sorry, that's what it is, and if not then just ignore me. So to save time I already applied most of the base kind of products just because it always takes me so long to do and it's not really that interesting. So I've already done that, but I'll show you guys what I used. So for primer I used the Body Shop all-in-one InstaBlur. So obviously use that to prime my face, and I've only just started using this, but so far I like it, so I will let you guys know more about this once I've used it more. Foundation, I went for the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 in the shade 810 Classic Ivory, and I haven't used this foundation in so long, but it is really full coverage, which is what I wanted. The downside is this has an SPF, so it will flash back if you have flash photography, so if you're going somewhere where there is going to be flash photography I wouldn't recommend this. I would say something that's SPF free. So some drugstore options are the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation or the Bourjois Happy Light. Concealer, of course I use the Rimmel Wake Me Up in the shade Ivory, I'm pretty sure it is. Love this concealer, I always use it. I also used the Nuxe Reve de Miel lip balm on my lips because I'm going to be doing like a red matte lip at the end of the video, so I wanted them to be prepped for that. And I haven't done powder yet, but I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to use the Face of Australia Loose Face Powder, the translucent one. And I'm just going to take a small amount because this foundation, I don't think it's targeted at, or not targeted, it's like advertised as being matte, but I find that it is quite matte on my skin. So I'm just going to apply a little bit just to set concealer and stop me from going too shiny. And I have a mirror down here like I always do, so when I look over this way, that is why. And this is the Real Techniques Duo Fibre Face Brush, and I really like this because it doesn't apply too much product, so it's good. Next I'm going to apply blush, and for that I'm using the Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade 10 Adorable. And I'm going to use my Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek for that. Oh, and I didn't say this, but this is actually an all drugstore product video, just because I know that around Christmas time you don't really have tons of money to spend on yourself because you're buying other people gifts, so I wanted to make it a bit more budget friendly. Plus I don't actually own that many high-end products, so it's just easy for me to do all drugstore anyway. Okay, I'm going to prime my eyes first, and for that I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyelid primer, and this is the sheer one. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on my eyes. I find that if I use too much of this, it will really cause it to crease, but if I only use a little bit, it helps to stop it from creasing. Now before I go onto the eyes, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. So for that I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in medium. First I'm going to brush through them with a spoolie, and they're in awful condition right now. They're just, the shape of them is, I don't even know what's going on with them, to be honest. And then I take the Zoeva 317 Wing Liner Brush and I dip it in like this and put it on my eyebrows, and I try to have a light hand when I do this. To set them I'm going to use the Australis Lash and Brow Extender, and mine's very grubby. And I just recommend kind of like scraping most of the product off on the top of it and then having a really light hand when you brush through them, because otherwise they can be a bit too stiff and cement-like. Now onto eyes. I'm going to be using this little Rimmel palette in the shade Brixton Brown, number 22. and it looks like this. It's really, really pretty, and I've been waiting for this to come out here in Australia for ages now. I've heard about it quite a bit from some of like the UK beauty bloggers and stuff, and I finally got my hands on it yesterday. So I'm going to use this because it's actually basically the only drugstore palette that I've got. And what I'm going to do is pretty much just make it a really shimmery look, because to me Christmas time is all about shimmer on the eyes and like matte everything else. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is the more kind of champagne-y, sheeny, shimmery sort of colour, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. This is the 227 Luxe Soft Definer from Zoeva. Really loving Zoeva today, aren't I? And it's such a pretty, shimmery, sparkly colour. Like, look. And then I'm going to take the EcoTools, I'm pretty sure this is an Airbrush Concealer brush. Just quickly wipe it off on the back of my hand, pray there's no dark colours, and just blend the edges out with it. Then back into the Brixton brown little palette, I'm going to take this brush, which is the Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease, which is a bit dirty, but that's okay. And I'm going to take this colour right here and lightly put it kind of in the like outer corner, just a little bit to kind of deepen it up a bit so that it's not like just shimmer, but it kind of makes it a bit more interesting. But I stress that I'm going to do this as lightly as possible. Literally just like that, and you can probably hardly even tell it's there, which is the whole point. Then I'm going to get the EcoTools brush again, lightly blend. Like that. Very, very, very simple. But I'm also going to take this eye crayon from Topshop in the shade Marble, and now they don't actually do these anymore, well at least not this shade, but it's basically just like a champagne, very, very similar to this one. And I'm just going to put this on my bottom lash line a bit, like on the outer corner, just to make it more shimmery, so you can use anything that's kind of like this. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Oh, it makes my eyes water. And apply some mascara. This is the Model Co Fat Lash Volumizing Black Mascara. And one thing I like about this is I find that it stays put during the day, but when it comes to taking it off at night, it comes off pretty easy. Like, I've cried wearing this mascara before. And it didn't come off or smudge. Okay, now we're up to the lips, and of course I'm doing a red lip. I'm going to use the Colour Theory lip liner in Ready Steady Go to line my lips, because I feel like when you do a red lip or any sort of dark bold lip, it's a good idea to line just in case, and plus it'll help it last longer. And for the actual red lip, I'm going to use the Sephora, I'm pretty sure this is a matte lip cream stain or something, in the shade 01 Always Red. And I don't know technically if Sephora would count as drugstore, but this was only like $20 or $21 or something, which is basically same price range as L'Oreal and Revlon. So I was like, yeah, I think it counts. Plus, most of my red lipsticks that I love are high-end, so this was all I could do. Well, not really, I have some Rimmel ones, but wanted to try something new. And I've kind of done it quite a bit over the lip as well, because you don't want it to fade and then you awkwardly have like one dark line. Not the neatest application, but my camera is about to die, so I'm going to leave it here for now. Hopefully you guys liked that and thought it was nice. So this is what it looks like. So that is my Christmas party makeup look done. Hopefully you found some inspiration of this and kind of liked it. Basically, shimmer and a bright bold red lip is going to be my go-to look for any sort of Christmassy event that I've got to go to. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!